Either it will be in sometimes in opposition, sometimes under relationship. Okay, so and this is always relationship, relationship. Okay, so this and this actually harmony prevails, and from harmony happiness is there. So this is this and this. Okay, and whenever opposition is there, then that is there are in contradiction, and which leads to unhappiness. So this is a diagram, is basically diagram what it says. This is a dialogue between what I am, and this is what I am, and what I really want to be. So this is a things that is just are you able to visualize this diagram from the state of your mind? So what I am, my desire, thought, expectation, and my competence. Okay, and you are actually and the dialogue is dialogue is going on between what is naturally acceptable to me, my intention. Okay, my intention. Okay, and what I really want to be. So whenever you thought this, whenever you think this, that is what I am, my expectation. So either it actually creates either opposition or sometimes in relationship. And so if this relationship and this exists, okay, so that means you are in a state of harmony and happiness is prevailed. Okay, and otherwise whenever you just take it in opposition direction, sometimes it's opposition. Whenever this things situation arises, that means there is in contradiction is generated, and which leads to unhappiness in your life. Clear or not? Basically that means whenever we are in harmony, so we are in state of happiness. But when we are in state of contradiction, then we are state of unhappiness. Yes or no? Clear? Any doubt regarding this diagram? Hello?
No, sir.
No doubt? So that means the
Sir.
content. Already I have discussed these things. That is, it is possible for each one of us to do the self exploration. And what are the things we need to follow? That is, discover our natural acceptance. Number one, discover our natural. I think you have written this. Discover our natural acceptance. Become aware of what I am. You need to be aware of. Become aware of what I am. The self judgment, self exploration is required. And number three, can make effort to ensure harmony and happiness within by ensuring that what I am in a line what I am in a line with my natural acceptance. Okay, clear? Hello, do these 3 points have any you have any doubt regarding these 3 points? No. Okay, so the content for self exploration, what are the content? The content for self exploration, that is these 2 points, that is number A is desire. What is our basic aspiration? What is our basic aspiration? Okay, and number B, program. These 2 points, please keep it in mind. That is, what is the way to fulfill this basic aspiration? What is the way to fulfill this basic aspiration? Okay, so if you are able to get this answer of these 2 questions, so all your questions are answered. Basically, these 2 things, desire and your program, that is your aspiration and the path through which you can get this. Okay, but you can achieve this path. Okay, these 2 things are the major content of the self exploration. On the basis of that, you have to judge yourself. Okay, desire and program. Anything anyone want to share anything regarding this? Hello. Hello.
Yes,
Anyone
sir.
wants to highlight anything regarding this content of self exploration and this from your life perspective? Anyone, please share it. No.
So like we
Huh?
when we are so like when we are desiring for getting good marks in exam,
Hmm.
the we just plan to make way that we have to study. That would be our program.
Okay. Yes. This is yes, you can say this. So this desire and program, that there must be and I can say that is there. That should be logical also. What is our basic aspiration? If it is not logical, you cannot say that is that should be optimized. In some of the in some time you have to optimize that. If you only run after that particular physical facility, then you will never be happy. That I can say. Okay, so state of mind is also one of the major important part of our life. If you run after the physical facility and the money or these things, and once time you will not be able to get your happiness, and this will make a contradiction with your family member also. So somewhere we need to optimize our needs. That is I want to say that is physical needs. Yes or no? ठीक है. So next topic is process of self-exploration. Process of self-exploration. This is also very important part, and I am just drawing this diagram here. Okay, so what it is here is proposal. Okay, and here is right understanding. Right understanding. Right understanding. Okay, so here this and this is also, so this is a proposal and right understanding. This is very important part. And number one, verify it. Verify it on the basis of your natural acceptance. On the basis of your natural acceptance. Okay. Number two, that is experimental validation. Experimental validation. So that means live according to it. Live according to it. And from that, two parts, two things can be. One is you can say this is number one, this is two, this is 2A. Behavior with human being and mutual happiness. And 2B, work with rest of nature. Work with rest of nature and this gives you mutual prosperity. This gives you the mutual prosperity. So this is your process of self exploration. Just check it. So that means whenever there is a proposal, okay, if you have a proposal, what you have to do? Will you assume it, either it is true or false, or it is right or wrong? Whether we will assume it? No. We have to verify it. We have to verify it on the basis of our natural acceptance. Okay, and this is the first part of the process. Yes or no? Are you getting what I am saying? Hello. So the first part is follow first. What is the first part? Is verify the proposal
Say it on the basis of the natural acceptance.
on the basis of your natural acceptance, but do not assume it whether it is true or false, it is right or wrong. You cannot assume it. On the basis of natural acceptance. After that, Acceptance. Okay. Okay. So the second part is, see, what is the second part? That is experimental validation. So from that diagram, you can easily explain it. Yes or no? Hello. So from that diagram,
Yes,
next
sir.
second part is experimental validation. What is the meaning of experimental validation? That is trying to live according to the proposal. We have to live according to the proposal. Okay, and in living, whenever you will live, then the two parts maybe arise. Okay, that is, one is behavior with the human being, behavior with the human being. Okay, and the second is work with the rest of nature. So whenever we are behaving with our human being on the basis of the proposal, okay, we want to verify it. We want to verify whether it gives us a mutual happiness or not. So if it leads to mutual happiness, then it is a right proposal. And if it does not lead to mutual happiness, so it is not a right proposal. Similarly, whenever we work with with the rest of nature, on the basis of the proposal, we want to verify whether it leads to mutual prosperity. Okay, one is happiness, another is, are you able to read this? Mutual. Hello.
Yes, sir. Mutual prosperity.
Mutual prosperity. So if it leads to mutual prosperity, so that means it is a right proposal, otherwise it is not a right proposal. So are you getting the how will you the execute the self exploration process? Any doubt? Bolo. Bolo.
No, sir.
So
No.
how can you ensure mutual happiness and mutual prosperity, if I ask you? If I ask the question, that is, how can we ensure mutual happiness and mutual prosperity? So what will be your answer? Bolo. Hello. So if how can you ensure the happiness and mutual prosperity, then you have to set these things, the three basic requirements. What are the basic requirements? That is right understanding, relationship, and physical facilities. Okay, this story you need to write it ना. If the देखो एक क्वेश्चन आ सकता है कि the process of self exploration, then आपको ये लिखना पड़ेगा. और ये भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है कि how will you ensure the mutual happiness and mutual prosperity in your life? So in that case also you have to focus on the right understanding part and relationship and physical facility. This relationship, this is very important concept, and the physical facility. And so so you have to write on the basis of these 3 points, how will you fulfill the mutual happiness and mutual prosperity? Clear? So whenever probably in the module 2 or module 3 we will discuss this that there is a clear relation between this relationship and the physical facility, how it actually affects our life, because already you have stated that relationship actually makes an harmony and it leads to the state of happiness, and at the same time the physical facility and how it is related to relationship, that will be discussed probably in the module 3. But mutual happiness and mutual prosperity, if you want to explain this, how will you ensure this, if this question comes, then again you have to write this story. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the question is some of the characteristics of natural acceptance. Some of the characteristics, already we have discussed it, but still some of the characteristics of natural acceptance. Okay, just write down the points one by one. Hello, just write it. Point number 1. It does not change with time. It does not change with time. Have you started writing? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It does not change with time. Number 2. It does not change with place. Number 2, it does not change with place. Number 3, it does not change with the individual. It does not change with the individual. Complete?
Yes, sir.
Next, number 4. It is not run by likes and dislikes. It is not run by likes and dislikes or assumptions or beliefs. Or assumptions or beliefs. Okay. And it is definite. Number 5, it is number 5 or 4, it is definite. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
And number last point, initiation of that natural acceptance is automated and we don't need to create it. Initiation of this natural acceptance is automated and we do not need to create it. We don't need to create it.
Sir, initiation of
this natural acceptance is automated. But that means आपको ये माने अंदर से आना चाहिए. आपको ये नहीं है कि you can create it. It's basically it is very natural. It should be very natural. कोई आर्टिफिशियली आपको नेचुरल एक्सेप्टेंस नहीं पॉसिबल हो, क्योंकि आर्टिफिशियली आप किसी को रेस्पेक्ट और ग्रेटिट्यूड और ट्रस्ट पॉसिबल नहीं. Whenever we are considering about a natural acceptance, then it should be generated from the inner corner of your heart, or that's the thing I want to mean that. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So now the next question is very important at the question. So this is notes given, and just already I have uploaded the first part of the first module lecture. I have already uploaded the class notes. Okay, so notes given. So next part, important implications. What is the meaning of implications? Hello, anyone? Implication के consequence बोल सकता है क्या हम लोग इसको? Synonym?
So something like conclusion.
इसका सिनोनिम देखो तो एक बार इंटरनेट में क्या है.
Yes, sir. Consequence is there.
हो सकता है ना?
Yes.
And that
Result.
means imply और क्या हो सकता है imply consequence छोड़ के?
Result.
हाँ?
Results. Inference.
Actually हाँ important results और important और अच्छा हो सकता है कि हम I do not know whether it is the observation.
Effect.
Effect और observation भी हो सकता है क्या? Important observation और no observation I think it will not be actually it will not go with the simplification means it is result actually consequence results. Okay, so just write down this write down the points. It's important because you need to write. Number one, it is a process of knowing oneself. It is a process of knowing oneself and through that knowing the entire existence. It is a process of knowing oneself and through that, comma, knowing the entire existence. Complete? Complete?
Yes, sir.
तो जिसका डिस्कशन जिस तरीके से सेल्फ एक्सप्रेशन का डिस्कशन हुआ तो इसी पॉइंट में आई थिंक यू कैन इजीली गेट द मीनिंग ऑफ द पॉइंट. इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट यू कैन आस्क मी. पॉइंट नंबर 2, anyone you have not if you have just any you have not completed writing this, so you can ask me once again. Okay, point number 2, it is a process of recognizing one's relationship. It is a process of recognizing one's relationship with every unit in existence, with every unit in existence and fulfilling it, with every unit in existence and fulfilling it. Complete?
Yes, sir.
Go through these 2 points first. Go through these 2 points, then I will start. I will just tell you the third point. Any doubt? I think no. One relationship with the every unit in existence. नेचुरल में जो एग्जिस्टेंस है सब के साथ आपको रिलेशनशिप बना के उसको फुलफिल करना पड़ेगा, आगे बढ़ना चाहिए. और किसी के साथ आपको रिलेशनशिप में आपका कंट्राडिक्शन होगा तो आपका नेचुरल एक्सेप्टेंस में भी और द प्रपोजल में भी आपको प्रॉब्लम है, जो आपका लाइफ के साथ सही तरीके से नहीं जा रहा है. क्लियर? नंबर 3, it is a process of knowing human conduct. It is a process of knowing human conduct and living accordingly. It is a process of knowing human conduct and living accordingly. Number 4, point number 4, should I start the point number 4? Hello? Should I?
Yes,
sir.
Okay, थोड़ा सा वेट करो, क्लास HOD से. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
wait. हाँ विवेक मैं आ रहा हूँ हाँ आज हेलो सॉरी टू से आज अभी इसमें ही खत्म करना पड़ेगा अभी 10 मिनट है और डायरेक्टर सर हमको हाँ बुला रहा है ठीक है ना सो जस्ट नेक्स्ट क्लास वी विल कंप्लीट दिस पार्ट एंड अपलोड दिस ओके सॉरी फॉर
Okay,
दिस
sir.
बट डायरेक्टर सर इज कॉलिंग और 10 मिनट में हम नहीं आ पाएंगे सो आपका नेक्स्ट क्लास भी स्टार्ट हो जाएगा इसीलिए हम अभी ये कर रहा हूँ ठीक है इसी 4-5 पॉइंट हम लिख आई विल राइट इट एंड आई विल अपलोड इट दिस इज द
Okay,
लास्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ दिस पार्ट ओके थैंक यू
Okay, sir.
ओके
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
एंड हो गया है ना मीटिंग लीव करना है क्या
हाँ हाँ चलो चलो टाटा
बाय
and say to be reflect the new output authority and to refer to the new whatever the location. Okay. So the new address, this process is also called number equals to the address. This process is also called relocation. This process is also called relocation. Okay, that's all for this. I will move on.